A group of Tesla shareholders are trying to encourage others to vote against CEO Elon Musk's $56 billion pay package. The group that consists of Amalgamated Bank, SOC Investment Group, and 6 other signatories, they say Musk is distracted by all the other companies he is running. Writing in a note to shareholders, quote, Tesla is suffering from a material governance failure which requires our urgent attention and action. Joining us now is one of the letter's signatories, Brad Lander, the New York City Comptroller. And Brad, thank you for joining us here today. A big pay package for Elon Musk. You take this away, it's going to make a big difference in the world's richest person's fortunes here. Why did you sign this letter?
Well, first, thank you for that reporting. You just heard that, even amongst the largest companies, 22, 23 million a year, this, even if you average it over a decade, $5.6 billion stratospheric pay. But really, the bigger problem is lack of independent board governance. That's why the Delaware Chancery Court invalidated the pay package. The board is supposed to be independent. The board is not independent. Shareholders did not have a meaningfully independent say on pay. We have a corporate governance problem at Tesla. It is acting like a family-owned business when it's a publicly traded business.
What do you make of Musk sort of either hinting or outright saying that if this doesn't get approved, he's going to spend less time on Tesla than he does now, and that perhaps some of the AI initiatives he's working on, he'll take to some of his other companies?
Look, I'd like to see a CEO at Tesla that is focused on Tesla, and that's not what we have. We have a CEO that's focused on SpaceX, that's focused on X, that seems to be focused on random politics. What shareholders of Tesla want is for the board to make sure that the CEO of Tesla is focused on Tesla, thinking about how we grow and expand EVs and make money for shareholders by running Tesla. And that's not what we're getting right now. So if Freudian slip, if Musk's threat to Tesla shareholders is pay me $56 billion or I'll stop being a distracted CEO for your company. Let's have the board say what we want is a CEO who is focused on helping Tesla succeed.
Brad, what do you think your odds of success are? Elon Musk has been counted down and out in various situations over the years, over the decades, and he's bounced back pretty strong and pulled some rabbits out of the hat there. What do you think the odds of winning here are?
Well, look, I'll say this is not about if Elon Musk wants to focus on Tesla, have an appropriate compensation package and a board that provides appropriate shareholder governance, just like shareholder capitalism provides for, that would be fine. What our odds are of winning on the package? Look, a lot of the stock is held by non-independent shareholders. So these are hard votes to win, but it is important for shareholders who believe in independent shareholder governance to raise their voice when there is not legitimate independence. And let's be clear, it's very rare for a court to say that a corporate board failed to act with required independence. That should be a wake-up call to Tesla shareholders, and I hope they'll join us in the vote.
So New York and the funds that you oversee, the pension funds that are in your purview, have about 3.4 million shares of Tesla. So we're talking about a stake worth over $600 million. So One would think you would have some clout here. Is there a circumstance in which you would sell? What would it take for you to say, all right, enough is enough? Or, do you have other sort of levers you can pull besides writing a letter?
Well, it's more than writing a letter. We're voting. We're trying to lead a vote of shareholders against this $56 billion executive compensation package that has already been overturned by the court. That's what we're focused on right now. We're trying to get other shareholders to say this is a moment for independent shareholder governance. Here's how we can send a strong message. So that's what I'm focused on for right now. I hope other shareholders will join us in that vote, and we'll see what happens afterwards.
Brad, any other companies you have your eyes set on? You're in the position, you have the ability to be kind of an activist investor here. Anyone besides Tesla?
Well, we've been focusing on some other companies recently. We focused recently at Exxon, where they were also essentially taking legal action against their own shareholders. trying to call attention to that and getting shareholders to vote against the management recommendation. We didn't do that well at BlackRock, but we urged BlackRock shareholders not to vote for the Saudi Aramco CEO to be on the board. That is not consistent with BlackRock's decarbonization commitments or the climate transition that we need. But I will say we had some great partnership wins earlier this year when JP Morgan Chase and Citi and Royal Bank of Canada agreed to move to asset financing ratios for clean energy. So shareholder engagement is a great way to make progress. Sometimes we make it, as we did at Chase, Citi, and RBC. Sometimes we come up short, as we did in the most recent vote at BlackRock. Hopefully at Tesla, we can help move in the right direction.
All right, we're going to leave it there, but I really appreciate you stopping by here on a Friday afternoon ahead of the Memorial Day weekend.
Hope you have a great holiday. Thanks for having me on.